Neuroscientists say that our brains are wired with something called a negativity bias. How many of you ever heard maybe that it takes 3 positive experiences to outweigh 1 negative experience? Or just the reality that we did this as an experiment when I was a kid in school. We had a teacher that spread 1 positive rumor. They said, hey, did you guys know that there's going to be dessert with lunch today? And then we had another person that spread a negative rumor, and they said, hey, did you know that we're not actually getting lunch today? And then by the time that lunch came around, they said, okay, how many have heard that we're not getting lunch today? And 2/3 of the kids raised their hand. And how many of you have heard that there's dessert with lunch today? And there were like 2 kids that raised their hand. Right? The reality is we spread negative information far faster. We believe negative information. We believe negative things far easier than we believe positive things. Right? It takes us 3 moments of joy to counter 1 moment of fear, 3 moments of gratitude to counter 1 quiet moment of anxiety. And this is just the way that our brains are wired, unfortunately, because we are wired to look for things that look like threats, things that are scary, things that we want to protect ourselves from, which means that if you've ever felt like gratitude is hard, especially as we come into the season of Thanksgiving, and you look around the world, you look at the news and you think, what in the world do I have to be thankful for? The reason gratitude is hard is because it is. It is hard work. But it also means something far more beautiful for us, right? That every time that we get to a point of giving thanks, every time we get to a point of giving gratitude, that is an act of active resistance against the way that we are wired, against the way that the world tries to shape us, and against the challenging reality that gratitude is hard. As we approach Thanksgiving this coming week, many of us are going to sit around tables that are going to be full of food. We're going to look at the abundance of food. We're going to find ways to be grateful for things like family and friends and food